Hey yo, what's good, y'all? Yo, this is Prance Lo, from Church Avenue. Yo, you gotta check out Gary Gnu up on the Odd Podcast. You already know. Peace, Prance Lo, 2L.
All right. We definitely recording. Definitely recording. Yeah, that's that shit right there. Okay. What's good? What's good? I hope y'all can hear me. Everybody out there, I want to welcome y'all to the Oddcast Podcast. I'm your host, Gary Gnu. And tonight is a very special night, y'all. Tonight we got a very special guest. As you saw on IG, we got my man Prance Lo in the building with us tonight from Jiggy. You know what I mean? Used to dance with Special Ed. You know what I'm saying? Fashion icon, you know what I mean? East Flatbush representative, you know what I mean? Church Ave business tonight, y'all. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the low lives. Shout out to all my followers and my subscribers. You know what I mean? I had to take a little break real quick. You know what I mean? Glad to be back. You know what I mean? Talking to the people, enlightening the people, man. Giving our heroes they flowers. You know what I mean? I want to say rest in peace to DMX. Rest in peace to Black Rob. Rest in peace to Shock G. You know, we losing our heroes too early, man. And you know, I like to give our heroes their flowers while they're here, man. And this is definitely a legend in the game that we got on the podcast tonight. And I'm excited, man. And I'm so like, you know, I'm just hyped, man. I'm just amped, you know what I mean? So like I said, man, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to bring on my guest, y'all. I want everybody to welcome my man Prance Lo to the Oddcast Podcast. Yeah.
Yo.
Prance Lo, what's good, baby?
Ain't nothing, King. 2L's to all my low lives and all my low heads out there. What's good?
Word. Like I said.
Yo, Gary Gnu. What's goody, boy?
We here, baby. We in the building. Like you said, man, shout out to all the low lives. And this is a special night, man. Prance Lo, like I said, man, it's an honor, it's a pleasure to have you here on the Oddcast Podcast, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I believe in giving our legends they flowers while they still here, man. So I feel like people need to know who you are, man. If they already know,
give me 2 minutes. Let me just close my door.
Okay, no doubt, man. So we definitely going to get reacquainted with the legend here, y'all. Prance Lo, man, for real, y'all. You know what I mean? So I want to give a salute to everybody watching tonight.
Pardon.
No, it's all good. It's all good, Prance. It's all good, man. So Prance, man, how you feeling, baby?
I'm good. You was saying to represent myself for the people that don't know, right?
Yeah, I was saying for the people and the people that do know, they about to get reacquainted.
True indeed.
For real.
Yo, well, I'm Prance Lo, aka Prance the Dancer, the Church Ave representative of the almighty low lives, the brand ambassador out here for like 30 plus. You feel me?
Word. But
Let's
not just a brand ambassador. You also
I appreciate you giving me the honor to be on your platform, fam.
Definitely.
No doubt.
Definitely, man. Hey, I was going to add in, man, you also a podcaster too, man. You know what I mean? He's
yes, sir.
Also shout out to Ben there and Rock That.
Yeah. I right now it's on ice, you know, with the COVID and stuff, because I'm it's real intimate. When me and my bro Polo Piretta used to be on in like the engine room. You know what I'm saying? And getting our guests like April Walker. Special Ed came through there. My man Kazo came through there. Sadat X came through there. Even the General Steel from Smith and Wesson came through there. So it hit a lot of charts, and it was well received from the culture. And that's all we try to do is contribute to the culture, because that's all I came in the game to do. You dig?
Definitely, man. You definitely made the ill contribution. Like you said, 30 years, man. Can you believe 30 years flew by that fast, bro?
But they always say, you always, when you having fun, time flies. You feel me?
True indeed, true indeed.
And you know, the culture always kept a smile on my face.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And I appreciate them, everybody that touched me or gave me real love or elevated me from a dancer, you know what I mean?
Right.
Or just for just seeing my character and my flyness on the streets of Church Ave, you feel me? It's man like Little Sean, which is my cousin, you know what I mean, that pulled me up, because he was a writer and everything in the industry and working with Howie T and everything, that pulled me into
so we're talking about Little Sean, Hickey's on Your Chest.
Yes, sir. Don Perignon and all of that.
Sean Penn, he got the Behind the Smoke podcast right now.
Exactly. Yeah, everybody in the podcast world, you know why? Because men of our stature we have content, so we could pull and embrace the right ones to ask the right questions to get the right information out that ain't gonna jeopardize nobody's cloth.
Definite. So speaking of cloth, man, you know, I know you had a long, like I said, 30 years in the game, man, but I want to take it back to the beginning, man. How did you get started in the game, man? How did you get started as a dancer?
Okay, well, I started dancing from the love of just seeing Beat Street and movies and breaking, you know what I'm saying? Right. And coming home, like how they used to have the kung fu flicks, and we used to come outside and do the martial arts that we used to see. It's the same way when I seen them movies and stuff that I fell in love with it, you know what I mean? And then the music alone, rap was now building, so I was just there, right place at the right time, you know what I mean? Because I move off of like people, places, and things.
True indeed.
Because you got to be at the right place at the right time for the right things to happen.
Right.
And if you know, if I'm not in them clubs, and like we be always building on those 90s era when it was the era that counted, you know what I mean? I feel like when I was close to be seen by directors for videos and stuff like that, because they partying just like me. And everybody is the pick of the litter up in there, and you seeing God's gift in everybody. If they dancers, they wilding in the circle. If they hustlers, they with the big willies talking they thing to get their thing. You see where everybody's supposed to be. The DJ is doing his part because he keeping everybody in motion and keeping the engine moving.
Right.
Like a well-oiled machine. And that's what hip hop was all about. Getting everybody, even the security and everybody, moving at the right thing, where we ain't gotta come in the club and disrupt the dancers and drag nobody off the floor. We come from that era, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not no escort you out. Nah, they helicoptering your ass out of it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, you know, how an MC has to like pay his dues and get his name out there and make demos and battle cats to you know, to get on and get his name out there. Like, you know, what does a dancer have to do to get their name known?
It's a doggy dog world, because everybody else is battling. So you at these park jams or block parties, and really around Church Ave, you get into reggae, right? All night. But when they play them 4 or 5 hip hop songs, that's when you see them dancers feeling like, yo, and everybody block, best dancer coming out. So that's when you got to rep for your set. And I rep for CAB, Church Ave Boys, from 42nd and Church. So I'm repping for my squad. So I'm out there doing what I got to do, clean and everything. So, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, it wasn't like go Prance. It was like, probably I had the flat top, so it was, I think my name was Flat Top back then.
Okay, so what age we
Nah,
talking
maybe.
then? What age were you at this time?
Yeah, I had the flat top with steps because Keizo was a barber. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, he's still a barber. Right now, my partner, my dance partner, Keizo, he owned like 7, 8 barbershops called Levels Barbershops all around the city.
Yeah, I follow him too, man. Barber
yeah,
TV
that's
and
what's
all
up.
that.
That's my bro from high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when Little Sean put me in, cause Ed was going on tour and needed dancers, permanent dancers. I had to audition for him on a cold, snowy night. Yo, facts. Yo, me and my cousin Sean walked from my mom's house, like, and I was like, yo, it's cold. You sure they gonna be there? Yo, I had to go to Ed's Pop's social club, which was on Lincoln Place in Rogers. You know what I mean? It was a Jamaican social club over there. So he played the music. I think it was Yo Act, Get Ready to Attack joint. You know what I mean? So So I rocked out for him. I guess I made an impression where he was like, yo, you got a partner? I was like, yeah, he couldn't make it because he lived in Harlem. He was like, yo, nah, y'all good. So then we was good ever since.
So you know, he didn't have to audition then?
Huh?
So Keizo didn't have to audition?
Nah, he had to audition after as a partner routine now.
Okay.
Because if we wasn't in sync, your partner, yeah, you can have a partner, but if he ain't in sync with you and don't know the routine and y'all don't build together off the same song that you know, because he gave me the tape, like, nah, you and your man do something with this.
Right.
And that's what we did, and we impressed them and impressed the DJ and the road manager, Diesel, and 40 Love was there, his cousin, his brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he moved as a unit.
Right.
And the 30s of Flatbush. I'm in the 40s. So he, even if that's 10 blocks away, I ain't even seeing this man, but I knew I got a made video drop and that was popping. And I wanted to dance for him because he was a church of mine, and you know what I'm saying? So when I used to be going to school or going to the train station, which is on No Street, a block away from where he lived, I used to peep at his crib and see if he pop out so I could bust a move to show him and impress him. You know what I mean? But God worked in mysterious ways where Little Sean was in his camp with Howie T, and then boom, the rest is history, where we had those videos, legendary videos of Malcolm Jamal Warner and all of them, you know?
Yeah. So talk about that, man. You guys showed up in Come On, Let's Move It.
Come On, Let's Move It, and
The Mission.
I'm the Magnificent.
I'm the Magnificent. I think that was the first time we saw Special Ed just have like two
Nah. The first one was we on the mission.
The Mission. Okay, yeah.
But
at that moment, we saw that Special Ed had two like exclusive dancers. You know what I mean?
You know why? Because a lot of people in the industry that know from that cloth and that era that counted, they say we the last of the Mohicans of dances, like Heavy D and the Boys.
Right.
Kane had dances. Latifah had dances. Kool G Rap had dances.
Yeah.
You feel me? EPMD had dances. So we was of the last of the hoorah of that. And then everybody else was just, you know, they came up and was dancers, but then you see like Hammer with like 40 deep of a lot of God's gift talented. Everybody flexing, they doing their own thing. Everybody.
Yeah.
When he paid them well for that craft. You know what I mean? Because Hammer is a dancer, and if Jiggy would have got to that plateau, that was the give back. Like, nah, we always loved dancing because we came from enjoyable hip hop, happy hip hop. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we always wanted to give back in the culture with happy hip hop, which made us get with a great producer like Salam Remy and be his first group to give us that sound that we needed and he needed to get out at that time to show him like, yo, this is my group. I produced the whole self-titled album, and we rocking out on a major label. Let's get it.